Hi, so you're watching this video because you're interested in maybe doing the Sound Therapy Practitioner course, or you just like to find out a little bit more about it. So we're running the course over 2 days. That'll also be accompanied by a manual that will come out to you beforehand. And within the manual, there's quite a lot of information in there in terms of the theoretical side, background about each of the instruments, how you run a sound bath either as a group setting or as a one-to-one, contraindications, managing adverse reactions. And so that leaves for the 2 days that we'll spend together as very much sort of practical hands-on. That will start with my partner and I, Leonie, running a sound bath of our own. We'll talk to you afterwards about things that we consider when we're setting up the space, finding a venue, considering comfort. You know, if you're going to a hall in the middle of the winter with the heating isn't so good, you might decide not to do it there, or in some cases you don't have much choice and you need to manage as best you can with what you've got. And a lot of the times that's putting the responsibility onto the participants and saying in terms of what they might want to bring along to ensure that they are comfortable in the session. So we'll do that. We'll talk a lot of the logistics around running the sound bath, how we set up the instruments, positioning, what instruments we play and why. And then in the afternoon, it'll be an opportunity for you to try playing some of the instruments. So we'll give you a bit of an introduction, an overview. Then you can spend time either individually or maybe in pairs, depending on numbers, playing some of the different instruments and see, you know, this might be an opportunity that, you know, you're playing for something like a gong or a crystal bowl for the first time. I think a lot of this, as a facilitator or somebody providing a sound bath, you'll usually have a connection to a lot of instruments, or maybe one or two in particular, that will help, you know, guide you into how you want to deliver your sound bath. Then towards the end of that first day, we'll go over some of the contraindications, managing adverse reactions. On the next day, I'll provide an overview on a one-to-one setup that I would do. And again, just taking that as a framework for what you might use. You don't have to copy what I'm using that as maybe a starting point. There might be other things that you want to introduce into that session that might differ from what I do, which is absolutely fine. Then there'll be another opportunity to have a bit more hands-on before in the afternoon, delivering your own mini sound bath. And after you've done the sound bath, there'll be an opportunity to provide feedback, both as somebody who's just delivered the sound bath, feedback from the participants, talking about things which you think, oh, maybe I'll do this next time, this didn't go so well because. So it's just an opportunity for you to feel what it's like behind the driving seat before, you know, going on and doing your own thing. And then towards the end of the day, hopefully we'll have time and I'll go over some of the business elements that you might want to consider, sort of hints and tips that I've picked up along the way, both as a yoga teacher and a meditation teacher and a facilitator of sound baths. And also towards the end of the second day, we will do a short multiple choice exam, and that'll be based on everything that's covered in the weekend and in the manual. And the assessment for the weekend to get your certification will be the multiple choice exam and observations that myself or Leonie picked up from how you've delivered your sound bath. It's not that you're going to fail, it's about providing you feedback that will help inform you moving forward. So if you do have any other questions about the course, please do contact me ahead of time. That's absolutely fine. The course is £275 for the 2 days, and that includes your manual, or if you need to break down the payments, you can pay £300 in 3 single instalments of £100 payable before the workshop, before the course starts. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you at a workshop soon in the future. Take care.